What I'm going to be discussing in this video is a unique circumstance, but it could happen. And it's a situation when you start a new design and you come to the perspective and look for the render settings and you find nothing there. Now what's taken place here is that a certain file called a ppprefs has become corrupted and certain of the render settings have been lost. Generally, the easiest way to sort this out is you'll see that there are certain backups for these files, and if I select the ppprefs that is corrupted and rename one of the backups, then it will resolve the issue and bring those settings back in. If we are going to be doing this, we need to make sure that we are out of the actual design program. We can remain in the connect screen. We find this ppprefs file in the Fusion folder under the settings folder, and I can just select the ppprefs, delete that, take the backed up version, and we'll just, the easiest way to do this is go to right click and select rename, and we just need to highlight everything after the S in the prefs and delete that. Now that becomes our new current preference file, and if we come into Fusion, if I open up this new design, there still won't be any render settings, but I am going to show you how to resolve that. We can test out whether our changes worked by creating a new design, which I'm going to call temp design. And in the new design, we'll come to the render dialog, and there we have all the render settings now available. Let's close this up and open up that design that we were working on. Now when a room is created, there's a certain file that remembers the settings that the room was created with. So if we come to our render dialog, we'll see that we still have no render settings available. The way that we resolve this in an existing design is we go to our edit menu, select user preferences, and the third option from the bottom, view settings, will allow us to take the render settings that are now found within our preference file and move them over into the room settings. If we wish to have all the settings available, then we just select them from the top, scroll down to the bottom, hold shift on our keyboard, click the bottom one and hit the double arrows. This option also allows us to set which render settings we want to have inside a design, but let's just click OK. It says some changes will not have immediate effect. This isn't one of the changes that we need to worry about, because if we come to our render settings, now we have all of these renders available. As I was mentioning, in this user preference option of view settings, we can determine which settings we want within the design. Maybe we don't use all of them and we only want to have the render settings that we use on a regular basis. Move those over, and now these will be the only settings available in this design and any new design that we create. So this is a quick and easy way to just set up your settings if you have lost them.